Okay, I'm really sorry I lost my tablet crashed for some reason. I don't know why. But what I'll do is I'll continue from where I am, and I'll give you a quick recap at the end. So if people are joining, this is my equivalent of hash FF, hash Friends Friday. So these are the top 20 people who have helped me this week. So I'm on. I can't remember which number I'm on, but I'm now with Denise. Denise did her first scope today. And the picture on the right is her first minute online. So well done, Denise. I knew you were a bit reticent about doing it, but when you did it, it was really good. Hi, Liz. You featured earlier. I'll do a quick recap at the end. But what I'm doing is my hash FF, or my visual equivalent of it, okay? So that's Denise. So well done, Denise, for your first broadcast. You're now a broadcaster. This is a lady from Australia, and it wasn't a long conversation. It was her doing a broadcast, and if you look on the right-hand side, there's a broadcast of her with the moon coming up over the coast, over the shore and the sea. And what caught me was that she's standing on a plinth, taking her picture, and that's her shadow that you see. So it wasn't a long conversation; it was just a picture. So I did a screenshot and sent it to her, and we're now connected. So well done, Marie. I think I've just got another couple to do, and then I'll do a quick recap. There's a lady called Wishart. My name's Wishart. Is this a Scottish name? So it could be Weishart, but it's not. It's Wishart. So it's a Wishart. Wishart's my name. So good. So this is Scope producer. Now, I've been following Astrid for a while. She doesn't say who she is, and she doesn't give you any pictures of herself, but she does actually forward good scopes. So keep an eye on what she's forwarding, and you'll get onto some good people. So well done, Astrid. Thank you very much for your help. And my next one. Okay, so this is cool. If you haven't done this is Kayvon. So Kayvon is the CEO of Periscope. So I've now been on several Periscopes with him, and this is one that I caught tonight. So this is the CEO of Periscope on Sky News, and he was scoping inside the Sky News television theatre, and then he was interviewed. So Kayvon is on Skype, not on Skype, he's on Periscope, and you can connect with him. So well done, Kayvon. Keep up the good work. So having mentioned Sky, I also need to mention BBC, because the guy who got me into this in the first place was Rory Kethlen-Jones. He started talking about Periscope when the very first Periscope came out on iOS. I didn't have it, and I was really jealous that I couldn't find it and get it anywhere. But Rory was doing a lot of Periscoping, and he's still on, and he's still doing stuff. So this was the stuff that he was doing at a rowboat fair today. BBC are heavily into this, and they have a BBC OS outside source, which I've shown at the bottom there. So it's at BBC OS. And they do live feeds into the news centre where you can actually ask questions of the people producing and reporting live television news. And then we have Richard Wishart. That's me. And that's me on a scope, and that's a snapshot picture of myself or of King's College in Cambridge, where I did a walking tour. So what I'll do, I'm sorry we had a break in the middle of this. We had a technical issue, but let me just go back through. Okay, I'll go back to the beginning. It's my top 20. Okay. That's a quite long post. I didn't quite pick that up. Sorry, some of these. If it's a long discussion, then you often can't pick it up when you're on the screen. And this is me going back through. I'll go back forward through it again. I'll just go back to the beginning. So this is my hash FF, except I don't call it hash FF. I call it hash PF. So this is my Periscope friends that I've made during the last week or two, which I think is quite a neat way of doing it. So everybody's been very positive, and it's people that make the difference. So I call it my Perry friends, hash PF, my Periscope friends. So let's just quickly go through again, and without any explanation, I'll just mention the people and you can see for yourself. I'll hold it still for a while. So this is Naomi from Cheshire. This is Kim from Tampa. This is Johnny, Chocolate Johnny, from Sydney. This is Liz from Scotland. This is Diane from the States. Yeah, thanks, Liz. That's good. This is Laura from Scotland, from the Tay. Picture on the right. This is Grant. He's not really falling asleep on the right, but I thought it was a good picture to take. Grant from Scotland as well, from Edinburgh. Alex. So Alex is from London. Jenny, My Blonde Reality. We don't see her face, but she is an active Periscoper, very active. I do tourist blogs and cookery. It's an interesting combination. Jeremy from Australia. He's Mr. Kangaroo. Kangaroo is first thing in the morning, last thing at night. I've been on virtually all his scopes. I've been on first name terms. When he comes to London, we're going to meet up and have a drink, I think. Denise. Denise is a newbie. She broadcast this week. And well done, Denise. It was excellent. It was really good. Tasmin, a Brit, but broadcasting, periscoping from all over the States with a huge audience and doing some interesting technology, but also really busy. Paul, the bored bus driver from Liverpool. Makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. That's the wrong accent, is it? Scott Torrance. Scott is he does paintings and sketches of things that he sees on Periscope and activities that he sees on Periscope. Denise. Dinny Day That, and Dinny is a short for her first name, so she's sometimes called Dinny. And Denise is from Glasgow, and she did her first scope this afternoon. So well done, Denise. Marie did this brilliant picture on the right. So photography is a real skill, and you can capture connections on Periscope if you're good at it, and Marie obviously is. Astrid, scope producer, sends on a lot of good scopes, has given me a lot of insights into good people to follow, including the bored bus driver, by the way. So thank you, Astrid. Kayvon is the CEO of Periscope. And that was Kayvon. He's on Sky TV tonight. He was doing a scope around the Sky Centre. And then there's Rory Kethlin-Jones, who's actually put me onto Periscope in the first place when I saw what he was doing on the BBC. So he got me interested, but I could only actually join when Android came on board, which was a couple of weeks ago. So that's me going through it quickly. What I wanted to do was my #PF, so my Periscope friends. I wanted to do it visually. I didn't want to do it just as text. I wanted to do it visually and audibly. I've done it as a presentation. It's a presentation on Google for Work. So it's in the cloud. I have a link. I have a short link. So I'm going to send that out on Twitter. So the presentation is going to be going out on Twitter probably when I've got it sorted out in about half an hour or so. And I'd just like to say a really great big thanks to all my connections, all the people I've met and connected with on Periscope this week. I'm not stopping. I'll still be doing stuff tomorrow, and I'll still be carrying on with Periscope. But I just thought it was worthwhile mentioning the people, because very often that gets forgotten about, and that's probably the most important thing. And talking about people, this is me. So this is Richard Wishart. Oh, thanks, Liz. So this is Richard Wishart starting a new craze, which is hash PF, Periscope Friends. I'm doing it on Thursday, so it might actually take off on Friday. So if you want to do one, let me have a look, include me, and I'll help you promote your scopes as well. So big thank you to everybody, and that's me for this evening. So thank you very much. Sorry about the breakup in the with the technology glitch in the middle. So I've done 2 parts, and in the second part I've recapped the whole top 20. So it's a bit like, if you remember the BBC Top of the Pops, I'm doing my top 20. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for your attention, and let's keep periscoping. Goodbye.